midship, sir. Very good. Port 10. Port 10. And port wheel on, sir. Very good. Midships. Midships. Wheels amidships, sir. Very good. Steer 080. Steer 080. Course 080, sir. Very good.
This is the wheelhouse on the HMCS Annapolis. It's here that the helmsman,
10 and starboard wheel on, sir.
telegraphsman, and the quartermaster carry out the orders from the officer of the watch.
Wheels amidships, sir.
All orders directing ship's head and speed are passed through the helmsman in the wheelhouse. Traditionally, the wheelhouse was located deep within the ship for protection from first strike. On newer classes of ships, such as CPFs, 280s, and AORs, the helmsman is located on the bridge. Regardless of the location of the wheelhouse, the duties of the helmsman remain the same.
150. Transport Revolution 150.
This program will explain the duties of the helmsman, the responsibilities of the wheelhouse crew, the flow of orders, the equipment and instruments the helmsman needs to be familiar with, as well as some normal and emergency steering situations.
Starboard 30. Starboard 30.
The helmsman's duties are to steer the ship, to carry out orders or pass orders on to the telegraphsman and the quartermaster, and to report action taken back to the officer of the watch.
Course 137, sir. Very good. Revolution 70.
The officer of the watch on the bridge gives course orders to the helmsman. The helmsman passes orders to the telegraphsman or quartermaster. The telegraphsman and quartermaster ring those orders to the engine room. The helmsman reports completion of orders to the officer of the watch.
Half a head bow, then.
The quartermaster is in charge of the wheelhouse. Should there be any problems or difficulties, the quartermaster answers directly to the officer of the watch.
Revolutions 90. Revolutions 90. 90 revolutions repeated, sir. Very good.
The helmsman must be familiar with the following pieces of equipment and instruments: the helm, the rudder indicator, gyro tape repeaters, the lubber's line, the gyro failure alarm lamp, the revolution counter, engine telegraphs,
Half a head both engines.
and the revolution and telegraph repeat gongs.
Starboard 10. Starboard 10.
The helmsman must also be aware of various communication devices through which orders are relayed: microphones and speakers, voice pipes, and sound-powered telephones.
Midships. Wheels amidships, sir. Very good. Port 30. Port 30.
When the helmsman moves the helm, the steering motors are set in motion. The steering motors turn the rudder as shown on the rudder indicator. When the ship is in motion, it's the action of the water flowing against the rudders that turns the ship. The ship's course is set by two gyro compasses, one forward and one aft. The gyro compass always points to true north. There are two gyro tape repeaters in the wheelhouse, one that corresponds to the fore gyro compass and one to the aft. If there's a gyro malfunction, the gyro alarm lamp will light up. The helmsman must then notify the bridge immediately and await further orders from the officer of the watch.
Bridge wheelhouse. Forward gyro alarm light on, sir. Very good. Switch to after gyro. Switch to after gyro. Steer by after gyro. Steer by after gyro.
Gyro failure.
Gyro failure. Forward gyro.
Course by after gyro 090, sir. Very good.
The officer of the watch will also order the course or ship's head.
Steer 093.
Steer 093.
The course is maintained by keeping the lubber's line in the ordered gyro repeater on, in this case, 093. To stay on course, the helmsman must take the lubber's line to the ordered number.
Course 093, sir. Very good.
When the officer of the watch gives the helmsman a revolution order, the helmsman repeats the order to the quartermaster, who rings the revolution counter.
Revolution 70. Revolution 70.
The revolution counter relays the ordered change of speed to the engine room. The engine telegraphs relay the orders for the engine speed to the engine room. The telegraph for the port engine is operated by the quartermaster, and the telegraph for the starboard engine is operated by the telegraphsman.
Slow ahead, both engines. Slow ahead, both engines. Both engine telegraphs indicate...
The engine room confirms completion of orders with the telegraph and revolution repeat gongs. Each gong has its own specific tone, so that they're easily distinguished by the helmsman.
Revolutions 114. Revolutions 114. 114 revolutions repeated, sir. Very good. Half ahead, starboard. Half ahead, starboard. Starboard engine telegraphs indicates half ahead. 114 revolutions showing on the counter, sir. Very good.
Once the course is set, minor steering adjustments will still be needed. The helmsman must consider the effect of the sea state on the helm. For example, if the ship were drifting to port, to compensate for the drift, the wheel is put to starboard. This is called using opposite helm. If the officer of the watch calls for steady, the helmsman must repeat the ship's head at the present instant, and in the absence of further orders, steer that course.
Steady. Steady, 137, sir. Steer, 137. Steer, 137. Course, 137, sir. Very good.
If the order check ship's head is given, the helmsman repeats ship's head as it passes the lubber's line.
Check ship's head. Check ship's head. Ship's head 136. 137. 138. Very good. Steer 137. Steer 137. Course 137, sir. Very good.
Depending on the situation, orders from the officer of the watch may come quickly. The helmsman must respond immediately and without question. The safety of the ship and crew can be at stake if an error in course is made.
Port 30. Port 30. Half ahead, port. Revolution 150. Half ahead, port. Revolution 150. Both engine telegraphs indicate half ahead. 150 revolutions showing on the counter. 30 to port wheel answer. Very good. Midships. Midships. Starboard 30. Midships. Starboard 30. Starboard wheel answer. Midships. Midships. Steer 137. Steer 137. Course 137, sir. Very good. Slow ahead, port. Slow ahead, port. Revolutions 114. Revolutions 114. Port engine telegraph indicates slow ahead. Starboard engine telegraph indicates half ahead. 114 revolutions showing on the counter. Steering course 137, sir. Very good.
When at sea, under normal steering conditions, the helmsman and the telegraphsman switch positions each half hour.
Okay, we're steering course 137 by the after gyro. I have 114 revolution showing on the counter. The port engine telegraph indicates slow ahead. Starboard engine telegraph indicates half ahead. And we're steering course 137 by the after gyro. Are you ready? Bridge wheelhouse.
Bridge. Permission for ordinary Seaman Goudreau to take the helm, sir.
Yes, please.
Bridge wheelhouse.
Bridge.
Elements relieved by ordinary Seaman Goudreau, steering course 137 by the after gyro.
114 revolution showing on the counter. Port engine telegraph indicates slow ahead.
Starboard engine telegraph indicates up ahead, sir.
Very good.
Although there are a number of emergencies that can occur at sea, we'll discuss just two of them and some basic information about what to expect when they occur. If there's no response to the wheel, alert the bridge immediately.
Quartermaster, the ship does not answer the helm. Make the report to the bridge.
Bridge wheelhouse. Ship does not answer the helm, sir.
Midships. Midships. Use no force. In pin. Quartermaster to tiller flats.
Steering gear breakdown.
Wheels amidships. Pins in, sir. Very good.
Tiller flats is the secondary steering gear location and is in the stern of the ship. While awaiting steering control from tiller flats, the main engines are used to maneuver the ship clear of dangers by reducing speed or stopping. When tiller flats reports in, the ship makes the changeover to secondary steering from the tiller flats. The ship will not return to primary steering until it's been thoroughly checked for response.
Tiller flats ready to steer by secondary steering, sir. Port 5.
Once it has returned to primary steering, the steering will be proven and base course and speed resumed.
Out pin. Out pin. Pins out. Wheels midship, sir. Very good. Starboard 15. Starboard 15.
When there's an engine room emergency, the engine room will alert the helmsman by sounding 5 bells. Because of the seriousness of the emergency, the helmsman immediately informs the bridge. In this situation, no identification is needed. The officer of the watch will order the appropriate action.
Emergency, engine room emergency.
Both engine telegraphs indicate stop, sir. Very good.
The helmsman is a key member of the crew and carries a great deal of responsibility. The helmsman is expected to be professional at all times, constantly alert and prepared to react instantly. Since an error in steering can be disastrous, the importance of steering a good and true course cannot be overemphasized.